Hello, here I am going to discuss about oxidation of alcohols. Oxidation of alcohols. Alcohols can be oxidized. The nature of product depends on the type of alcohol and the conditions of the reaction. That is this primary alcohols. Primary alcohols undergo oxidation, we get aldehydes, and these aldehydes sometimes may further oxidation, we get carboxylic acids, we get carboxylic acids, and these carboxylic acids have same number of carbon atoms, in that of alcohol. So primary alcohols undergo oxidation, we get aldehydes. In certain reactions, these aldehydes further undergo oxidation to carboxylic acid. Here, the carboxylic acid contains same number of carbon atoms in that of alcohol. Then, secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol undergo oxidation, we get ketones. Generally, the reactions are stops here. That is, secondary alcohols undergo oxidation, we get ketones. Now, this further oxidation of this ketone do not take place in the normal condition, but it can be done by using drastic conditions. These ketones are then further undergo produces carboxylic acids, but these carboxylic acids contain less number of carbon atoms than the original alcohol or parent alcohol. So this secondary alcohols undergo oxidation, we get ketones. Generally, the reaction stops here in this ketones. The further oxidation is done by under drastic conditions. We get carboxylic acids. That carboxylic acid is having lesser number of carbon atoms than that of parent alcohol or this original alcohol. Then tertiary alcohol. Tertiary alcohol do not undergo oxidation reaction, under normal condition, So here this tertiary alcohol do not undergo oxidation reaction under normal conditions, but under drastic condition, this tertiary alcohols first yielding alkene, then produces mixture of ketones and carboxylic acids. Carboxylic acids, mixture of ketones and carboxylic acids containing lesser or containing lower number of containing lower number of carbon atoms than the original alcohol, or this parent alcohol. So these alcohols can be oxidized. These primary alcohols undergo oxidation. We get aldehydes. These aldehydes may further oxidation we get carboxylic acids having same number of carbons atoms in that of parent alcohol in the original alcohol. Then secondary alcohols secondary alcohols undergo oxidation. We get ketones. Generally the oxidation stops here, but when we conducted in a drastic condition, this ketones further oxidized into carboxylic acids, and this carboxylic acid containing lesser number of carbon atoms than the original alcohol. Then third one, tertiary alcohol. Generally tertiary alcohol do not undergo oxidation reaction under normal condition, but under drastic condition this tertiary alcohol undergo oxidation first to alkene, then again converted to ketones and carboxylic acids, and that ketones and carboxylic acids containing lower number of carbon atoms than that of tertiary alcohol. Next, common reagents used for the oxidation of alcohols. Common reagents used for the oxidation of alcohols. Common reagents used for the oxidation of alcohols. We use first we use acidic KMnO4. We can also use the alkaline KMnO4, but there is a precipitation of manganese dioxide MnO2. So it is better to use acidic KMnO4. Then second one, Jones reagent. This Jones reagent is chromic acid in H2SO4. That is Jones reagent. Or this chromium trioxide in H2SO4. You can prepare this Jones reagent. You get chromic acid. This Jones reagent is also be prepared by sodium dichromate in H2SO4. So simply we can say that this Jones reagent is chromic acid in H2SO4. Then third one, pyridinium chlorochromate. Pyridinium chlorochromate also simply PCC. Pyridinium chlorochromate. Pyridinium chlorochromate. It is a complex of chromium trioxide with pyridine and HCl. Then fourth one, Collins reagent. Collins reagent. Collins reagent. This Collins reagent is chromium trioxide. Chromium trioxide with pyridine. A complex of chromium trioxide pyridine in dimethyl in dichloromethane. In dichloromethane. So Collins reagent is it's a complex of chromium trioxide with pyridine in dichloromethane. So these are the major reagents used for the oxidation of alcohols. First one, acidic KMnO4. We can use alkaline KMnO4, but there is a precipitation or manganese dioxide. So better we use acidic. We use this acidic KMnO4. Then Jones reagent is formic acid in H2SO4. This third one, pyridinium chlorochromate. This is the structure of pyridinium chlorochromate. Then the fourth one, Collins reagent. It is a complex of chromium trioxide with pyridine in dichloromethane. Now we consider the oxidation of primary alcohol. Oxidation of primary alcohols. As oxidation, that is RCH2OH. It's a primary alcohol. RCH2OH. It is a primary alcohol. Undergo oxidation in presence of acidified KMnO4. Acidified KMnO4 will converted to an aldehyde. Then this aldehyde is further oxidized to carboxylic acid. So strong oxidizing agents like acidified KMnO4 or chromic acid or Jones reagent, this primary alcohols is initially oxidized to aldehyde, but this aldehyde is further oxidized to the corresponding carboxylic acid. Now let us consider an example. CH3, CH2, CH2OH. It is propanol. Undergo oxidation in presence of acidified KMnO4. First we get CH3, CH2, CH2. CH3, CH2, CH2. Propanol. Then again further oxidation. It will give propanoic acid, CH3, CH2, COOH. So here we take a strong oxidizing agent, acidified KMnO4. First, this primary alcohol is initially converted to aldehyde. It is then further oxidized to corresponding carboxylic acid. This same type of reaction is also happen in the case of Jones reagent or chromic acid, that is CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2OH. Butanol undergo oxidation presence of Jones reagent. It will convert to CH3, CH2, CH2, CHO. Then again oxidation undergo. Then again oxidation undergo. Then what we get? We get CH3, CH2, CH2, COH. So When we use strong oxidizing agents like acidified KMnO4, chromic acid or Jonas reagent, this primary alcohol initially converted to and initially oxidized to an aldehyde, but this aldehyde is further oxidized to corresponding carboxylic acid. These aldehydes which are formed as intermediate usually cannot be isolated. So here these aldehydes cannot be isolated. Then when we use this acidified KMnO4 or chromic acid or Jonas reagent, it is difficult to stop the oxidation of primary alcohol at the aldehyde stage. Now consider the oxidation of primary alcohol with PCC or pyridinium chlorochromate or CH2OH undergo oxidation in presence of PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate. What we get RCHO. Now let us take an example. CH3 CH2 CH2OH CH2OH undergo oxidation presence of PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate. What we get CH3 CH2 CHO. Get an aldehyde. This PCC or pyridinium chlorochromate has not affected on carbon-carbon double bonds or any other functional group present in primary alcohol. That is, PCC has no effect on this carbon-carbon double bond or any other functional group present in primary alcohol. Let us take an example. CH3 CH double bond CH CH2OH undergo oxidation in presence of PCC. What we get CH3 CH double bond CH CHO. CH3 double bond CH CHO. PCC has no effect on carbon-carbon double bonds or any other functional group present in primary alcohol. So this PCC is an excellent reagent. It's an excellent reagent for the oxidation of primary alcohol to aldehyde. It's an excellent reagent for the oxidation of primary alcohols to aldehyde. Now consider the oxidation of primary alcohols with Collins reagent. Oxidation of primary alcohols with Collins reagent. Collins reagent means chromium. It is a complex of chromium trioxide with pyridine in CH2Cl2 or dichloromethane. This reagent is also used to selectively oxidize primary alcohols to aldehyde. It is CH3 double bond CH CH2OH undergo oxidation in presence of Collins reagent, chromium trioxide, complex of chromium trioxide in pyridine, complex of chromium trioxide with pyridine in dichloromethane, we get an aldehyde. So this reagent is also used to selectively oxidize primary alcohols to aldehyde. Like PCC or pyridinium chlorochromate, this Collins reagent is also does not affect carbon-carbon double bond or any other functional group present in this primary alcohol. Next, oxidation of secondary alcohol. Oxidation of secondary alcohols or CHOH. It's a secondary alcohol undergo oxidation in presence of acidified KMnO4. We get a ketone. Example: CH3, CHOH, CH3, acidified KMnO4. We get CH3, C double bond of CH3. So when we take a secondary alcohol for oxidation in presence of acidified KMnO4 or Jonas reagent we get a ketone. We get a ketone. This reaction generally stops here. That is, when we use acidified KMnO4 or Jonas reagent, whatever it is, the reaction stops here. That is at a ketone stage. This secondary alcohol undergo oxidation in presence of acidified KMnO4 or Jonas reagent or whatever it is. The oxidized product is a ketone. Generally, the reaction stops here. However, this ketone may undergo further oxidation upon prolonged heating with oxidants to yield a mixture of carboxylic acids containing less number of carbon atoms than the original alcohol. So when consider this alcohol CH3CHOH, CH3 undergo oxidation in presence of acidified KMnO4. Acidified KMnO4. First it will convert it to a ketone. When this reaction undergoes drastic condition or further upon prolonged heating, this oxidants prolonged heating with the oxidants to yield a mixture of carboxylic acids containing less number of carbon atoms than the original alcohol. H plus KMnO4. So here drastic condition or prolonged heating, we get a mixture of carboxylic acid. That is CH3COH plus HCOH. So generally the oxidation of secondary alcohols generally stops at this ketone stage. This ketone may undergo further oxidation upon prolonged heating or under drastic condition with the oxidants. Then it will yield a mixture of carboxylic acid, containing less number of carbon atoms than the original alcohol. Consider another example. OH oxidation, presence of Jonas reagent. We get a ketone. PCC, that is pyridinium chlorochromate, and Collins reagent are also serve as a good oxidizing reagent for secondary alcohols to ketones without further oxidation, even under drastic condition. That is, this PCC, that is pyridinium chlorochromate, and Collins reagent are also serve as a good oxidizing agent for secondary alcohols to ketones without further oxidation, even under drastic condition. So here CH3, CH2, CHOH, CH3, PCC. What we get? We get CH3, CH2, C double bond of CH3. Similarly, CH3, CH2, CHOH, CH3, oxidation. So Collins reagent, that is chromium complex of chromium trioxide with pyridine in dichloromethane. What we get? We get CH3, CH2, C double bond of CH3. So this PCC and this Collins reagent are also serve as a good oxidizing reagent for secondary alcohols to ketones without further oxidation, even under drastic condition. Next, oxidation of tertiary alcohol. Oxidation of tertiary alcohols. Let us take an example. CH3, CH3, CH3OH. These tertiary alcohols do not undergo oxidation under normal condition. Tertiary alcohols do not undergo oxidation reaction under normal condition. Under strong oxidation reaction conditions, such as those strong oxidizing agent and high temperature, then cleavage of carbon-carbon bonds of tertiary alcohols takes place. Under such condition, first yielding an alkene and then a mixture of ketone and a carboxylic acid containing lesser number or lower number of carbon atoms than the original alcohol. That is, these tertiary alcohols do not undergo oxidation under normal condition. When we oxidize this tertiary alcohol under strong oxidizing agents like acidified KMnO4 and at higher temperatures, this tertiary alcohol first will converted to an alkene. Then oxidation, it will converted to a ketone and a carboxylic acid. It will converted to a ketone and mixture of ketone and carboxylic acid. It will converted to It will convert to a mixture of ketone and carboxylic acid. So under strong reaction conditions such as strong oxidizing agents and also using high temperature, there is a cleavage of carbon-carbon double bonds of tertiary alcohols takes place. Under such condition, first yielding an alkene and then a mixture of a ketone and carboxylic acid containing lower number of carbon atoms than the original alcohol. Catalytic dehydrogenation of alcohols. Catalytic dehydrogenation of alcohols. Catalytic dehydrogenation of alcohols. That is, when primary alcohol or secondary alcohol heated over copper at around 550 to 600 Kelvin causes dehydrogenation. These tertiary alcohols do not undergo dehydrogenation, they rather undergo dehydration. That is, primary alcohols and secondary alcohols undergo dehydrogenation over heated over copper and around 573 Kelvin. This primary alcohol and secondary alcohol undergo dehydrogenation when we heated over copper at 573 Kelvin. This primary alcohol and secondary alcohol undergo dehydrogenation. But tertiary alcohol undergo dehydration. Tertiary alcohol do not undergo dehydrogenation, they rather undergo dehydration. This RCH2OH heated over copper at 573 Kelvin. This primary alcohol is converted to aldehyde hydrogen. Similarly, when we take a secondary alcohol heated over copper at 573 Kelvin, it will convert to a ketone. Let us take an example here. CH3 CH2 CH2OH copper 573. There is the propanol undergo dehydrogenation. What we get here? CH3 CH2 CHO plus H2. We get propanol. Aldehyde. Get a propanaldehyde or simply propanol. Here secondary alcohol CH3 CHOH CH3 copper 573 Kelvin. We get a ketone. We get a ketone. It is an acetone. So this catalytic dehydrogenation of primary alcohol and secondary alcohol resulting an aldehyde and a ketone. But this tertiary alcohol do not undergo dehydrogenation, but they rather undergo dehydration. Let us take an example here. This CH3 tertiary alcohol copper 573 equal what we get a dehydrated product, that is CH3 C double bond CH2 3 plus H2. So this catalytic dehydrogenation, that is when primary alcohol and secondary alcohols heated over copper at 573 Kelvin causes dehydrogenation of alcohol and yielding, when we take primary alcohol it will yield aldehyde. When we take a secondary alcohol it will yield a ketone. These tertiary alcohols do not undergo dehydrogenation, they rather undergo dehydration, and it will yield an alkene. This reaction is used for distinction between, it may used for the distinction between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol. It may used for the distinction between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol.